Alright guys, so it's pouring outside right now, and we'll go outside and have some fun. We're going to try out these Zippo survival matches, bringing a piece of fat wood, and bringing a Mora to cut the fat wood. So we will see how it works out. But I'm making the video in the beginning inside, so at least you can hear me, because it's pretty noisy out there, so I'm probably not going to be talking. Alright, here we go. I am already soaking wet. Alright, so here's our match. Even though it's pouring out here, I'm going to dip it in the puddle here so it's soaking wet. If you guys can see that, let's see. There's literally just a puddle there. Alright. Ah. Alright, well the matches work. I couldn't get this to work yet. We're going to try another one here. All right. We'll grab two of them just in case. All right, let's put that one there. Here's another one. Okay. So when this gets wet, it goes out, but then it doesn't go out completely. Actually, gonna leave that there. We're gonna get another one lit. So now we have two of these. By the way, there's no shelter here at all. I'm completely exposed, just getting poured on. Keep that in mind. And that's it. Alright, we're going to try something else. I'm going to keep one of these lit while I'm cutting into the fat wood. Alright, so I'm going to rest it here so we have the flame, because the second I cut into it, the fat wood gets wet. Uh-oh, this is getting wet now. That's soaking wet. It's not working. It is not lighting. But we have a backup one, I think. Let's use this paper. Alright, got to be quick with this. Let's get ready. Okay. Oh, I just dropped it. Alright, this is our last hope here. Oh, now it's wet too. All right. We got some fire. We got some fire. All right. Alright, so that happened to be a fail. Even though these matches do work when they get wet. I mean, these could be soaking wet, and they still will work if you can strike it. But in this real world scenario where I'm trying to make a fire, the second that this striker got wet, it was useless. There was spares in here, as you saw, but when I took them out, they immediately got wet as well. Alright, so there's a nice rubber cap, so if you were to drop this in water, it would stay dry. But in this particular situation where it's pouring out right now, it's literally just pouring rain, the second you open it, it's going to get wet. Alright, so the biggest advice is if you're using something like this, make sure that you're in some kind of shelter so you can keep that striking pad, this striking side, you have to keep this dry. Alright, the second this gets wet, these awesome matches are completely useless. So just keep that in mind. So here's just a little reminder of that kind of stuff. This is awesome on a nice sunny day, but coming out and trying things like this when it's pouring out, it changes everything. Alright, if I did this on a beautiful sunny day, they'd be very cool survival matches, but I'm doing it in a realistic scenario where it's pouring out and I can't get a fire going right now. That's a problem. Alright, so I came back out here. It's the next day. It's been about 20 hours or so. I brought this inside and it looks like this cap has dried up a little bit. Alright, that striking pad, which got wet, now it's dry, so I'm curious to see if it's going to work again. But I left this exactly how it was last night. It's been rained on all night, but this fat wood works awesome because it is impregnated with that resin, the pine resin. It doesn't really saturate like other wood. Alright, so even though it's been sitting out all night in the rain, it should still work. So let's try this again. Mostly just curious if this pad, after being soaking wet, is still going to work. So here we go. And it does. So as long as you can dry it out, it will work. Try just a little, don't want to light that on fire, save that. Leave these little pieces, those on there, just like that. So yeah, it works. Now we have fire. So obviously if last night was a real survival type situation, what we'd want to do is have some type of shelter, some type of cover, because clearly when it's just pouring like that, it doesn't matter what kind of matches you have, it doesn't matter what kind of fire starting device you have, even if the actual, like, these matches will work in pouring rain, but the tinder you're lighting, if that's saturated, it won't light. Anyway, just a pretty interesting test. I'm glad to see that once this striking pad dries up, that it's reusable. That was important to me. And obviously, you guys know about fatwood already. Even though this was out in the rain, soaking wet all night, it still works once it does dry up. So, that's all. Just want to make a quick little update to that. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow with another video. Take care.